Daddy Freeze suggested that May Edochie should go and also marry another husband, like have kids with that one also, while she's still married to Yola Edochie, just to pay him back. Not just May Edochie, but other women too. That your husband will leave you and go and marry another wife and bring home. Then you should also go out and marry another husband. Then you'll be married to husband. After all, it happens in America. One woman, see now, one woman is marrying to two husbands. So I think men should also learn, because a lot of men reacted to it and said, why will he say something like this? So if you guys cannot bear it, you men cannot bear it. So what makes you think women, they are meant to take the pain? They are meant to take only the heartbreak. No woman wants to share her husband. So me, I totally agree with what Daddy Freeze said. So if you know you don't want this thing to happen to you, please don't do it to others. Remember, Bible said, do to others what you want them to do to you. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. So you love yourself so much that you want what you always go for, what you want. What about the other person? What about your neighbor? What about your partner? So guys, let's think. Women out there, it's time for us to stand up and say what the way men are treating us at times is bad. This is the time we have to stand up for ourselves and face them. Whatever they give to us, we give them back. Let them feel how it is. Let them feel the same way we women are feeling whenever they hurt us. All right, guys, I just want to know what you think. Write your comment in the comment section. I want to know how you think, and also like, share. Okay, thank you so much, and welcome back once again to Elegant Gist. Bye.
Show host. This is my job. And what do you do on a talk show? We deal with trending issues, aside from me preaching, and whether you like it or not. Right now, I have about 900. You see, the problem with cancers, I don't know if any of you has ever taken time out to study cancer. Cancers start as cells that are going through what you call uncontrolled growth. And then they grow into a tumor. And then the tumor spreads to other parts of the body. You see, little ideas can start like cancer cells. Patriarchy and misogyny are like that. God is He. The angels are He. The devil is He. Christ is He. The 12 disciples are all His. The tendency for us to unconsciously transmit misogyny and patriarchy is sublime. Even without knowing, we're passing these ideologies from one generation to the other. One guy said to me, Daddy Freeze, we're Africans. I said, shut up! What does Africa have that the rest of the world doesn't have? Nothing. There's no country in Africa that measures up with the worst country in Europe. Pick the worst country in Europe and the best country in Africa and measure them side by side. You will still see that Africa is behind. Let's not even talk of comparing Africa with a part of Europe that's even doing well. Let us not even try it. If Africa was so good, as Nigeria get problem, una go dey run go Tanzania, una go dey run go Kenya, why una dey run go Canada? I'm asking you, Your traditions, are they being upheld in Canada? Are they even being respected? Flanky Were said, you're mad, Freeze, for saying we should abolish African culture. The only thing that needs to be abolished, wọ́n lọ gbé ẹ sínú, wọ́n gbé ẹ fún oṣù mẹ́sàn-án. Ó bẹ́tà kan gbé túmọ̀ ju kan gbé ẹ lọ. Ìwà àrìndìn, afọ́fun, òpònú rádaràda. No. Wọ́n á tún bí ẹ tán, wọ́n tún ṣèkómọ fún ẹ. Wọ́n pẹran fún ẹ. Kápọ́n ti lọ́pọlọ ni, wọ́n bá ṣèkómọ fún ẹran kan pàwọ́. You are telling me, your African traditions, what have they done for you? Let's look at the results. Those countries that don't have traditions, are they not better? Are you not going to beg them for food? Please. Let's even imagine that as this Africa bad, all of us sit down inside, we say we buy there. You are running to Canada. I'm sure that I'm sure it's in a foreign country talking about African traditions. Sit down in Africa and fix the traditions. Or be a dani, gbogbo yin ti sálọ tán. Kolo wo embassy kún dẹnu. Fáwọn dìdìrín òpònú tán sálọ, wọ́n á sọ̀rọ̀. What have your traditions done for you? The Chinese are atheists. They are communists. What they have shown is that atheism and communism can work. Nigeria, we are traditionals and we are religious. Nigeria is evidence that God does not work. Nigeria, if you look at it, is evidence that whatever it is they are serving, my own God works. So whatever they are serving in Nigeria does not work. Think about it now. What works? You can't even drive in traffic again in the evening. They are robbing. In Lekki, not in Musholosha, inside Lekki. The same time they were robbing Soberekon on Freedom Way, they were robbing Chidimokeme at VGC. With all your religions, all your churches, all your traditions, what do you have to show for it? Nothing. Let me tell you something. Any day we see a bad thing, that's the day the bad thing enters the ground. Otitoge, enough is enough. Are you people not tired? Are you not tired? Una go dey babysit nonsense tradition. Mama tradition oshi, Emma Kpon say Emma Rusori, Emma Falowo. What Nigeria needs is change. Change in our mindset. Change. Listen, the traditions we should carry, our masquerade that dances in the market, that's a fine tradition. Our clothes. But one man marrying two women, that's nonsense tradition. Nonsense tradition. Go and try it abroad. Our minds need to change. We interpret the Bible, we interpret the Quran in such a way that it suits our already established biases, prejudices, and stereotypes. You are resisting your salvation. One ni en to ba sori buruku to ba kolu orire abaja. Tọ́lọ́run bá yọ̀ǹda orí burúkú fún ẹ, tó bá pàdé oríire wà bàjá. If you are an olórí burúkú and you meet oríire, you will start a fight with him. You are sitting down there talking about are we even more moral than the people that don't have our traditions? Are we more moral? We are not richer? We don't love each other more? Every summation and a good representation of the word failure. You are telling me you have traditions. Throw them in the dustbin. Nonsense. A woman will divorce a man and they will tell her to give him her children. Go and try that in the Western world. And that's the day they will tell you it takes two people to have children. Somebody say, Ethan James say, but you dey support Tinubu for presidency. Weary. Ìyá àti bàbá ẹ̀ ń lé ní wèrè. Gbogbo ìdílé yín wèrè. Tìrandíran yín wèrè. Now let me address you. I'm not supporting anybody. I'm not supporting anybody because I've not seen anybody that is good. I've not seen anybody that is better than anybody else. Plus your youths, aka the young generation, plus the old ones. There's nobody I'm supporting there. What I only want in this life is that everybody gets a fair trial. Not that some people go and be beating other people. No. I will never stand for that. So please, let's focus here. When I said that May EDOCHIE should go and marry another man, all of you started provoking. Oh, so now they say as they be for body abi. Listen, no be your fault. All of you when they listen to now your mama fault. If to say your mama put leg down, say Irose, I will not take this from my husband. We will not be having to deal with this. And if we don't put our feet down, our daughters, you EDOCHIE born woman now. If what him doing wife, they're doing daughter, ain't go happy. Ain't go happy. Make we dey tell ourselves truth. Any tradition that is not beneficial, just as you people are clamoring for the change of the Nigerian constitution, so must you clamor for the change of traditions. Some traditions are expired, worthless, and senseless. They have no bearing in the modern world. Submit to your husband, submit to your husband, submit to your husband. Una don't see him now. First of all, submit to your husband, Osinachi. Submit to your husband, yo. You think, say, if you try this kind of thing abroad, make your husband declare one day, say, you don't give another woman blessing her wife. You don't need get lawyer. Now lawyer go look for you. Try out for America or UK or Germany. Only you go sit down for park one day, lawyer like 8 go day your side. They toast you. Let me warn all of you listening to me right now. I have 1,700 people watching me on only Facebook, 841 watching me on Instagram, 222 on TikTok, and 272 on YouTube. All of you today, listen, if you are not married in court, drag your husband to the registry on Monday. You don't need more than 20 or 30,000 naira. If you have money to watch Daddy Freeze as data, you have enough money to do a registry wedding. Drag your husband and go and tie him up in the registry so you can sue for bigamy or bigamy. All of you that were married only traditionally, today is the day that you wake up. Go on Monday morning. Go and ask about it. It will not cost you 20,000 naira. You don't need to go with anybody. Go with if you have 3 friends, go with them. If you have grown-up children, go with your children. If your husbands refuse to marry you, move out. Better you start dealing with it now than they go and serve you breakfast when you are not ready for it. Your traditions do not protect you. The only thing that protects you is the law. Let me tell you, oh, man, they give woman belle, no be today. Man, they born picking outside, no be today. But say man go get mind to marry him. Table am for court, see wetin go happen. I have no problem with y'all, no being fault. Now society indulge am. And at the same society indulge our papa those days. And we are doing nothing to change it. We are still hailing him and clamoring him, forgetting that we have daughters. Me, I don't tell my daughter, say, ain't nobody go pay your bride price. Bride price, fire. Bride price, she will kill everything she. What are you paying bride price for? Somebody say, can May afford to pay his groom price? If she cannot afford it, we crowd fund. We pay his groom price and marry another husband. Make the see as they be for body. Small thing now, man go marry another wife. Put a wife for us. What can anybody do? You come they use and they do yanga. You see, let me tell you something. I like you, Lo. A lovely guy. But nowhere where I talk this matter with people where get sense, where nobody provoke. People they provoke now. You know, even if you come beg or say, our people will not vex, so. What can you do? I've done it. I was man enough. When you were doing man enough, why you not record video, send to your wife, say, this is what I just did. Nobody catch this lover catch you. If to say true, you be man. As you borag finish, you go record yourself there. Babe, go lie down beside you. You go send the picture to your wife, say, baby, this is what I'm doing now. Now catch you turn into man. Belle go from 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 9 months. They born the pikin. This lover can't carry matter come out. Can't quickly declare. No. The person where I know saying be man for this life. Now woman, now man where in wife knowing girlfriend. Now that one be man. I used to know one chief in Ibadan. In wife knowing girlfriend. The girlfriend they can't greet her for house. When she enter the house, she go greet the mama. Say, mommy, I can't son. The mother go greet her. She will go sit down with the baba. They go talk. The baba go give her money. Go tell her when he go see him. As she they go, she go kneel down again, greet the wife. Now that one be man. There was a court. Listen, I'm not a saint. I'm not holy. My first marriage no work. He end for divorce. And I move on. And I upgrade. Better spec engine. While later I move. Nothing day. I was not a saint in my former marriage. Neither was my wife. Mo no tell ourselves lie. None of us good for that marriage. But mo cover am. Mo leave am. My issue for this particular instance is, bros, we love you. We be your fans. Knock on the rub yanga inside our face. Say, you do presidency, nobody see. You do presidency, nobody see. Nobody. Leave that one. Make this your wife. Make she self go marry another husband. Make we see as they be for body. Because you get days, if this is your second wife, you get days when you go tell your wife, say, they come, I want to go see my other wife. Make she to tell you, say, bros, I don't know if you come house today. You know, Kelly is in town and I need to go cook for him. You know, I've been cooking for you for the last 3 days. I need to go spend some time with Kelly. Or make I even involve one Yoruba demon. Buy your nle. I want Yoruba demon. Bí wọ́n ṣe lọ ń bá àǹtí wọrí níyàwó ẹ̀ lọ ń bá wọn bọ̀dá Yorùbá. Aba, you go wake. Once the first woman does it, the second woman does it, the third woman does it, the fourth woman go begin to think of am, the husband go change. Husband go change. Kideni. You go use Bible defend polygamy. You go use tradition defend polygamy. Why you no use Bible defend harlotry now? Rahab, no be a walk. And the scripture say Rahab. Let me read it to you from the book of Hebrews. Let me tell you something for this life. Anything you want to do, way good or bad, Bible day. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 31. It was by faith that Rahab, the Olosho, was not destroyed with the people in her city who refused to obey God, for she had given friendly welcome to the spies. That they use Olosho faith, write Bible scripture. Why we know they do Olosho? It's not a crime to be polygamous, but it goes against one of the teachings of Christ. Love your neighbor as yourself. You know why it goes against it? Because if you truly love your neighbor as you love yourself. So only you want 2 wives. Why you no fit encourage your neighbor where they live house with you, making to get 2 husbands, as you one day with two Bobby, 2 pupurupum. You go fire this cylinder this night. Go fire this second cylinder next night. You go drink Olden Burger this night. You go drink cowbell the next night. The 3rd night, if you even begin to drink picnic. The 4th night, if you they drink coast. Only you, 1 mouth, 1 bola, you still want to do all these things. Then your wife receive phone call from one guy, the whole house begin burn. Make we see as they be for body now. Make your wife to go collect. Make she come back, they hold her way, say, my darling husband, you know this buy on lay is not well. He's a Yoruba demon. Hey, please help me get Panadol, help me massage this waist. What Bayo did to me between yesterday night and this morning, let them not do it to any woman, no. Let them not do it to any woman, no. Oh, my husband, please come out. Your body will come down. Your body will rest. Fine boy, deep voice. You don't jam Yoruba demon. I mean a Hausa. Those ones that they live for Lekki because they call them peninsula. Turn back by Yahweh. Turn back by Mu. Oh, wele. Make we the gentle give ourselves. I was with some women yesterday, they were crying, 16 years. You don't know what it is like, a woman put in 16 years. I know they say she worry you, because myself, I don't get a woman where they with me, where go claim, say she put in 16 years. Now headache she give me for the whole 16 years. Now daily Panadol. Anybody, you know the luck where I get, besides I live inside Cool FM compound for 10 years. People where they there. They no say contribution towards my career 0. Now, the whole career which Kuku contribute to all of it don't die. I know the MC again. I know they do sponsor program for radio again. In fact, I don't Kuku retire from radio, give them. So what I'm doing now, she does not have a single hand in it. This is God elevating me and giving me taste buds to spice my taste buds and to spice my life. Oh, but this May does not look like that. She looks gentle. She looks humble. She looks principled. She looks good to the eyes. After children, she still get figures, still set. She know the Bebeto. Nobody knows the full story, but the small way they see from social media, where they peep, from where we sit down, they peep. We peep, see, say, her head lock for her neck. Only you come yesterday, say, hey, help me thank my wife. Oh. Only you come today, say, Wife number 2 dey rude. And you expect say make everything dey alright. Somebody say, I respect a polygamist more than somebody that has side chicks. Hey! I respect a man that has side chicks more than a polygamist. Because at least those other women in your life, they are in your life for a service. You pay them and they render you a service. You do not elevate them to the status of your wife. A side chick and a wife can never rub shoulders. Confirmento. A side chick and a wife can never rub shoulders. No matter how she fine, no matter how she go school, no matter how she hold bar, as long as na side chick, wife na her senior. Somebody says side chick na adultery. The same part of Bible that does not condemn adultery does not condemn concubinage. Abraham had concubines. Jacob had concubines. David had concubines. Solomon had concubines. I refer you to my first teaching on this very matter to go and refer yourselves to the scriptures. Concubinage in scripture was never considered sexual immorality. Forget what Paul was teaching the church when no one asked him to. I studied scripture in original languages, in original context, alongside original history. So I can tell you for a fact. Danj Riskin said, go and sleep, Mr. Man. What are you doing on my page? They tell you, say, the hot granite can't give you now. Come here, come here, come here, come here. You don't finish the whole traffic for Lagos. Don't sell the gala way they put for your head. Why not go deliver the money first before you come they talk? You waka reach ShopRite, sit down for one place where data day free. Quickly they come watch Daddy Freeze live. They born you and make you watch this live with your own credit. Will they then block li ala yed and lori phone me ashiri. Please, 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 please. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Make I block you. Go house. Go tell your mama say Daddy Freeze block you. An achievement. Ma block edanu. Donkey risking. I be killing with killing. Uncle yala yawiri. Please. Somebody they call me. Abel, what's happen? Hello? Hello? Baba, they arrange one babe. Like saying phone dial me by mistake. Let's be telling ourselves the truth. I run a church and I owe you to teach you the truth. If our traditions were as good as they are supposed to be, they will have raised good people. How you know the validity, the veracity, the tenacity or the failure of any system is its products. And this is biblical. By their fruit. You shall know them. Matthew chapter 7 verse 16. You shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? By their fruits. What are the fruits of African traditions? Ritual, money loving, polygamy, misogyny, patriarchy, unfairness, lies, elders that don't have sense, small children that are emulating elders that don't have sense. Everybody does not have sense. Our traditions and cultures need an overhaul. They are a contraption that can no longer function in this present day. The evolution of society failed to carry the African context along with it. And what does not evolve cannot survive an ice age. Go and ask your grandfathers, the dinosaurs. as long as your traditions are breeding senseless elders, your children will continue to inherit senselessness. You have such great traditions, and you are begging the Chinese communists for food. You are begging the Europeans. Let me tell you what is even scattering my head now. They say there is war in Russia. In 1991, Operation Desert Storm, United States of America, under the rulership of George Bush the Senior, went into Iraq when Iraq tried to invade Kuwait. Who is this one calling me? And it's not that he has money. They'll be calling you to come and be talking one nonsense. Listen, don't call me if you cannot pay. Listen, 1 hour of my time to discuss is 100,000 naira. The only people I do free is if you have marriage problem or you need counseling. And counseling is 2 days a week. I cannot counsel you people every day. I have a life. Don't call me. Don't call me again to call Daddy Freeze. I listen to your program. I listen to my program, but now one call. Okay, you have listened to my program. I should give you card. Take card. I should give you cup. Come and collect cup. But don't call me. Please, let me finish what I was saying. Operation Desert Storm, 1991. George Bush Sr. bombarding Saddam Hussein, who invaded Kuwait. President Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida of Nigeria capitalized on that war situation and brought a windfall home to Nigeria. Right now, if they say make we produce barrel as Russia now, people want to fight Russia, they want to stop to buy their oil. We not even get the oil. Our oil system has been yawned. With all our prayers, with all our churches, with all our religions, with all our traditions, with all our cultures, with all our pastors, with all our 7 a.m. fire prayers, we are still the way we are. Stop it. You need to start doing new things. The old things are a waste. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Nigeria needs to change. Our youth, there's nothing wrong with polygamy. I've said it many times. It's not going to take you to hellfire. It's not adultery. But is that what you should be teaching at the younger generation? Is that what you'll be happy to collect for your daughter? All of them are going to shout, Buhari no good, Buhari no good. Buhari still at least now one wife he still gets. And our young people, when one come over to take over from Buhari now, they get 2 wives down and they never collect power. they road to power, they don't marry 2 wives down. Buhari where they power now one wife you get to. I be how you know view and make una not vex so I just dey yarn my mind. Everything where I yarn today na my opinion. Now from where I sit down, they look am. Anybody we want do better than